give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason.
Renowned physicist Stephen Hawking has made a statement about artificial intelligence, basically warning us that could lead to the end of mankind. It's very a complex algorithm of artificial intelligence, and they got onto the subject of it, and here's what he had to say about it.
Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful. Humans, who are limited by slow biological evolution, couldn't compete.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another wonderful evening of COD. We are back again here with the EWG League. Welcome in as always, and we're headed into a losers round 2 match with an interesting lineup for both sides as well. But let's go ahead and talk about our first team tonight. That's going to be the 23 ranked VORTEX Red, who got knocked out in round number 1 in the winner's side by Vital Esports in a 3-0 fashion. But, you know, that is in the past. They're looking to try to make this deep run, and that is especially, you know, the thing that they're going to want to try to do tonight against the team that they are going to be pulling as well, as we will be talking about them in just a couple seconds. So, and, you know, let's go over those players for the side of VORTEX Red: eBag, Crispy, Super Fiction, and of course Eclipse. And these guys are actually, you know, we got to cast them a couple times, maybe on a main stage as well. So we've seen some, you know, inkling of this team being very good. It's just what type of team we're gonna see realistically in these first couple maps. And you know, it really helps too when you get 3-0'd in that kind of fashion in winners round 1. You really need this bounce back here, or you could be out early. And then, you know, every team at this point in this losers round 2 is playing for their tournament life. That is a lot of, you know, what is on the line here, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know, we head into the other team. That's going to be Syndicate 13. And honestly, the 36th ranked team starting off in losers round 2. This is a team that I do believe is an underestimated team as well. You know, it is, they do get a start in that loser side, so they only have one. If you lose, you're out, kind of thing, you know. So they definitely have that on their backs as well. So we'll see how they play tonight. if they can, realistically go into the fodder with the side of VORTEX Red and make this series a little bit, scrappy. We'll see if that happens tonight, or if, VORTEX Red does take care of business. It's all in due time, as I say so. But again, for the side of Syndicate 13, they're going to be the 36th ranked, like I said, and their team is going to be Wolf, Realistic, 7, and Uzi. And also, ladies and gentlemen, just looking at the bracket here for a little bit, the winner of this map will be taking on either EWG Revenants or Sacred Gaming Black, whoever is going to be winning that map, headed into round number 3 of losers. But that's neither here nor there. We head into losers round 2, an interesting map set too as we talk about it. Let's go ahead and head over to that map set for just a couple seconds as we talk about it. Din Hardpoint, gonna be your map number 1, an interesting bang out type of a map that adds layers to the plays as well. And then we head to a raid S&D, usually a map that we don't see early. It's been, implemented with that Scar, with the exposure as well as the first couple maps. But raid really has, went to the wayside here recently with, some of the new maps being played a little bit more. But again, we see that raid. It's a very interesting pick. The plays are very layered. They'll stay pretty much consistent from, that day back in Black Ops 2 when you were throwing smokes out the mid, playing S&D with your boys back in the day. But of course, we head to map 3, Overload, an interesting game mode, an interesting type of style as well that you have to play. It's going to be headed to a Scar, and we get a double dose of that if we go map 4 on the Scar hardpoint as well. And then to wrap everything up with the bow, if we need that map number 5, we head to an Exposure S&D, which is an interesting one as well. 2 S&D maps that haven't really been played a lot, in my personal opinion, so we'll see how it goes for each side. But ladies and gentlemen, I do not believe we are loaded up into the lobby. We're just a little bit late here, unfortunately, for both teams on the side. So we're going to head to another quick break. I do apologize as always, but we'll see you guys after the break, headed into map number 1. Yo, 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 we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining and waiting for that amount of time. You know your community's good when you have 8 people watching you on a loading screen, and I appreciate you guys for joining into that as well. We appreciate you guys, but ladies and gentlemen, we have all 4 players here in the lobby. We are just waiting a couple seconds for everyone to get ready to go. Ours are going out, I do believe, for both teams and maybe for production as well as we wait for it to get going. Ladies and gentlemen, map number 1, we head to a hard point on Den, which is going to be an interesting one as we started off. You know, it is one of those things too, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a little bit of shielding here right before the match because the level is loading. We appreciate you guys as always, but make sure you go follow the YouTube, get involved into our Discord as well, and make sure you go vote into those predictions too, because those predictions are huge. You can win some channel points, lose some channel points. You know, you can decide who you think is going to win the match tonight and who could possibly take it home. We'll see a interesting team here for both sides. I do believe maybe a fill-in here for the side of VORTEX. Yeah, a fill-in being enacted for the side of VORTEX Red. So an interesting plays coming out of them as we start on a team deathmatch. So we are going to be loading into this one and then going back into the lobby. We'll be back in just a couple seconds. Not sure why we loaded into a TDM. Maybe they want to play TDM instead of hardpoint. Hey, competitive TDM, could you imagine? That would be wild. That would be wild, boys. Ain't gonna lie. Yeah, even production is saying that would be wild. Like, come on, man. That would be hard to see plays happening. Like, heck yeah, dude. Players are even saying TDM, you know, map number 1, I'm hearing from production, would have been a banger or even wild to go for in a competitive scene. But Halo things, yeah, for sure. Halo things, for sure. I guess Slayer is TDM pretty much, right? So that makes sense. We are going to get started here. As I say that, I do believe both teams have everybody. Now that I'm looking at it. Maybe I'm not right. Nope. We are not right. We are going to get loaded into a Den hardpoint. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get involved into the channel. Go vote into those predictions. If you have any channel points, you can vote them away. You can win some as well. And that will be for the whole series. So make sure you lock into it. We'll see what happens here on map number 1, Den. An interesting hardpoint map. Not very rotationally heavy. You can definitely, you know, break this P1, P2, P3 side. And then you get to a P4, which is a little bit more difficult to break. You got to have the rotations when you head into it. So we'll see what happens here as we open up on Superfiction's POV, headed into map number 1. He finds Realistic onto the top, and he absolutely beams him. VORTEX Red already starting with a big 2-piece into the map. The rotate from the back, though, happening from 7 as he collects onto 1. Middle of the map contention maybe coming from this side as Wolf is able to get 1. Can he get any more? He's able to. That's going to be a 2-piece for him. Starting off on a 3-0 streak, great for him. Is definitely a player that you want to get enacted. We'll see what can happen as Uzi's able to get another 7 as well, and the whole team able to get 1. That's going to be 3 dead here for the side of VORTEX Red as they are just trying to find this side of Syndicate 13. They have to figure it out, and the rotations are favoring their side for now. We'll see what happens, but you see the side of VORTEX Red playing very deep into the back, trying to force these spawns as Superfiction is able to get 1. E-Bag able to get 1 as well, but it's Wolf who's able to collect again, starting 5-0. Syndicate not going away into the wayside. They want to play. They are here to play. E-Bag able to finally collect onto Wolf, and they are still here trying to collect this time as a connection does come in. Back and forth on the hill. 1v3 situation going on. Nothing going for the side of Syndicate 13 as Vortex Red breaks the hill and flips out the spawns here for this P2 side. So they know and they have turned already, collecting 2, but 1 gets traded out. Make it a 4 dead here for the side of Vortex Red as they continue to add points to the deficit, actually the lead here as they continue. Tim TV is on an 8-2 start. We'll see how he continues. It's a back and forth start so far for both sides as a 2 dead here from the side of Syndicate. Make it a 2 dead for both sides now as we head into rotations for P3, but teams are still fighting over this middle of the map pressure. Back and forth. Superfiction is going to be able to spot out Wolf, but that nade is going to almost be able to stick to him. Unfortunately does not, but the kill's getting traded back and forth as the side of Vortex Red finally secures the time here, but the kill's still going elsewhere for the side of Syndicate 13. Let's head into a listen with the side of Syndicate 13 as they try to break this hill.
From bottom,
Alright.
Jojo.
We got one more
make
hit this.
What the?
But then we gotta play
Third.
through mid.
Yeah, last hit.
Yep, go.
Alright, nice.
Everybody's
I'm
else.
on
fuck
your
it.
team.
10.
I got this guy.
10.
Take her out too.
nice.
Somebody take her out. There's
gonna
one
put-
more. One more is definitely
Oh,
gonna be on new.
crap.
One's gonna definitely be a new.
Yeah,
Alright, bump
I'm
me.
new, right?
I just
You're
fell.
dead.
I'm going through the back. That's
Go to
the
that,
back.
bro.
In the
Okay.
back dead.
I spawned
One more
out.
in
I
the
spawned
back.
out.
Dead.
Yeah.
I got him. I'm just gonna hold. I'm just
Nice.
gonna hold the
They're gonna be front. They're gonna be front.
Someone get time.
I got
Get
you.
time. Thank
Let
you.
me pick up
Got
server.
one more in the back on me for sure.
Nading your
Oh,
dojo.
two in the back. One's
I'm
deep.
dead.
One's close.
2
He's a
dead.
bullet. He's a bullet. I'm playing my life.
3 dead.
Nice.
I still spawned out though.
Missing one. We are missing one.
They're spawning your patio probably. Still spawning your patio.
Dead roof.
I'm throwing trophy
Should be
down.
one more.
Or I got parallels.
Yo, you want to get hill if I push up, Uzi?
Dead front. Yeah, sure.
I get
sure.
healed.
Just make sure we're blocking.
Oh, adder.
Wow.
Alright, push back. They're gonna be back.
And 7, he finally dies, but he was on a 10 streak. Has that cruise missile to play with as well as the side of Syndicate 13 hold this P4 side perfectly. And unfortunate for if you're a Vortex Red fan watching right now, this is a very unfortunate hill to hold for realistically what was the whole time there for the side of Syndicate 13 and 7. Not stopping where he died at because he is continuing to fry. 17-9 from the young man as he continues to open up. Can he get another? He does finally. Traded out after the 3 on the kill tally for him. 19-10. And he's really the catalyst for the side of Syndicate 13 right now, trying to find these plays and making them happen. As Wolf is also just trying to hold the hill. Uzi gets one and back. EWGL able to collect on to 2, 15-10 from him, playing into this rotate for this P2 side. Syndicate 13 gonna have the better side for now as 2 chow him out into the back of the map. And it's realistic who was able to collect onto that kill. EWGL already over at the next hill, just holding this down for now. Continuing to do what he needs to do for his team as he tries to push this even further, but the time, a little bit of a wonky spawn here going for both sides as the time does get collected by Vortex Red. Back and forth so far as we head into this next hill. They're trying to find time. If you're the side of Vortex Red, Syndicate 13 look to be running away with this one as 7 finally does get traded out again. Contest comes on in. Player knows he's at the stairs. Uzi not able to collect on the 2, unfortunately, as a nade does come in from Wolf. He gets traded out before that kill gets enacted. But again, 2 dead here for the side of Syndicate 13. Wall bouncing from 7, making a huge play to collect 2 on the entry, but his teammates are not there for those trade kills, and we head to a P3, which kind of favored nobody in the last one. We'll see what happens in this one. EWGL already pushing through the spawn onto that P4 side. Now back into mid-map. He is getting lost again, and he's making his shots connect as well as his teammates try to fight for the spawns in the back. Let's head into a listen-in with the side of Vortex Red.
He's back out still. One dojo.
Yeah, I heard.
Good.
Nice. We're still on me. That's two.
Oh, wait,
Let's go the hill. Split the hill.
Come.
Split it. Hill.
Nice. 4.
I'm turning around.
Just
Turning
spawn
around.
out.
I
Just
spawning
spawn
out,
out.
spawning
Just
dojo,
spawn out.
spawning dojo.
I'm gonna go red.
I got one.
Nice,
I'm
Chris.
picking up mid cut.
One more silk. Archers. Archers dead.
One's mid. One's mid. One's mid. There's two
Hey,
mid. Two mid.
Heard.
Yeah, I needed that. On the mid dead. One more maybe. I one shot. I can't jump.
Good time, good time.
Watch for those one. Watch
Yeah,
for
got
those one.
I died. I just played my life.
He's
Make cut,
weak
make cut,
in
make cut, make
front
cut.
arches. Weak front arches.
I'm spawning in you for.
We're spawning
still
those.
spawning.
I'm just gonna.
There's two of me.
Two child old.
They're pushing. One's hitting dojo right now.
Dead.
Nice.
Nothing
I
in
spawned
middle, I
out.
don't
I
see
spawned
anything.
out. I spawned out.
Yeah, 2-2 dragon. What dead.
Doge dead.
Go straight.
Missing one. We're missing
Hey,
one.
there.
And another great listening coming in for the side of Vortex Red. As I say, the side of Syndicate 13, we're starting to run away with this, but 7 now starting to slow down. 25 and 21 at one point, having a crazy kill board, but this man, Tim TV, having a crazy one as well. 24 and 15. E-Bag, 18 and 18, able to collect on that kill. But again, it is the side of Syndicate 13 who just hold this B4 side just a little bit better. They have 28 and 21 now, trying to fight onto this back foot that they have found themselves in. But this lead is dwindling away if you're the side of Vortex Red. We head back into hill number 1. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we head back into that hill number 1, 173 and counting to 161. We'll see if they can continue to try to hold this hill. And realistically, it's been the side of Vortex Red that have been better on some of these other hills. Realistically, the only good hill that Syndicate 13 have really had was that P4 side. We'll see if they can try to fight for it again. Just playing these scraps, and again, Uzi able to collect onto 5. Can he get any more? As he's 20 and 18 right now on a 5 streak, trying to find that cruise missile. Actually, already has that cruise missile in the back pocket if he needs to play for it, and he's going to be able to collect an easy double piece. Spots the last one up in the top window, just plays his life, and his teammate 7 is able to get that kill for him. That's going to be a solid 4 dead again for the side of Syndicate 13. They continue to have the prowess on the hills. As I say that, they get broken for now, but again, the time dwindling away on this hill. We head to a P2 side that has favored the side of Vortex Red into this hill. So you can see the fight's already starting to happen for the rotations. 3 players here, 1-for-1 kills. Make it 3 dead for Super Fiction again on a 5 streak. Just holding the time again for himself. And just trying to find these players to maybe get that missile in his back pocket as he finally gets it to go, gets that last kill, and now has this missile to push these players back even further if he needs to. This time is very close, as you can see. I do believe the side of Vortex Red can win it here on this hill, but, really, the side of Syndicate 13 electing not to chow on this hill. We'll see if that is a good play or not. Headed into this one, 3 into the middle of the map, only able to collect onto 2. And again, Super Fiction gets an easy 2-piece into the middle of the map. Now we head back to P3 with a dwindling scoreline for the side of Syndicate 13. Vortex Red having to go nuclear on this next hill. Rotations are not in for them. Wolf is going to be collected onto. This fight into the back is a huge one. E-Bag and his team able to collect onto the spawn. This is when this hill has been good for them. But as I say that, the break comes in from Syndicate as they are now collecting on this time. All they have to do is push back this side. Uzi's able to hit that cruise missile. And can the kills come in, though, for the side of Syndicate 13? A very close scoreline as we cut it. No one home on the hill, and I do believe this time is going to go white for just a second. But as I say that, Keston does come in to chow back and forth, bumping in for the time as finally the side of Syndicate 13 are able to get into this hill, but not without a contention again. One still into the middle of the map, fighting back and forth for this hill. 249 to 219, make it 250 as it finishes there. And the side of Vortex Red are able to take map number 1, taking the lead in the series. And 7 having a huge series, maybe 36 and 32 is a wild kill tally, playing a little too aggressive here on his opener. But, you know, he really had to be that pace setter for his team. And for the other side, it is going to be Tim TV and Super Fiction going nuclear. 31 and 32 for both of them, respectfully. 36, 60 some kills combined. And again, a huge, huge map for them as they take map number 1. We head into map number 2, which is a raid S&D. An interesting one for sure, ladies and gentlemen. I do not sure if we're going to be switching host or not. Production, if I could get... Not sure if we're going to be switching teams here. All right, good host we can keep. So we will be headed into map 2 here in a couple seconds, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go to a quick break as we wait for that next map to load up. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for map number 2. We head to a search and destroy on raid. In the side of Syndicate 13, we're never out of that map, so you realistically want to see them try to bounce back here into map number 2. We'll see if they can do so. We'll see if that sniper gets pulled out as well, headed into this first round, or if it's just going to be the regular ARs and SMGs as we open up on into it. It is going to be the side of Syndicate 13 with the bomb as they play into this middle chow. They're already in through square, going into this kitchen area. Collecting onto 1 is 7. Bomb still on the back of Wolf. They're already on this quick plant as well. A very, very huge play coming in a 4v3 retake for the side of VORTEX Red. 1 does get spotted out again, and 7 already on 2. He's looking for the ace right now for his team to start off hot as eBag is able to collect onto another one. And finally, he does get spotted out as 7 just turns and burns onto Super Fiction. And unfortunately, couldn't get the last kill to go his way. 1 away from the ace. His teammate may have taken away from him, but Uzi able to collect onto 1 as well. As we head into the next round, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be the side of VORTEX Red's offensive side. 7 starting off 3-0. A very big start here. You lose map 1. You need a bounce back. And he says, I'll just do it for us in this round, as it is going to be Tim TV heading off with the bomb. The play isn't really defined yet, as Crispy is going to be up top. See if the kills can go through. His first bloods do come in. Wolf able to collect onto 1. And 7 looking for another one as well. But it's a 2-for-2 trade. Now in a 2v2 scenario, Tim TV still having bomb on the back. Can he get anything done, though? He is going to be able to get to the site and plant the bomb. On the other side, it's Realistic and Uzi who are left up into it. Tim TV versus Crispy and Realistic and Uzi, as Realistic does go down. Now Uzi in money, having to make this chow work, and unfortunately he cannot. Tim able to get to there and tie up the rounds 1-1, headed into round number 3, back onto the side of Syndicate 13's offensive side. Layered attacks, really playing aggressive is both teams. You saw those two openers happen for the side of Syndicate 13. You really thought maybe the round would have been over there, but unfortunately, it does not work out that way for them. As we head into this next round, it is going to be same player picking up bomb as Wolf does collect onto it again. Into the middle, Map Chow coming. 7 already pushed up into this kitchen area, making a play for himself. No one really here. As Superfiction, Superfiction able to get collected onto that kill with the sniper as 7 on the bomb site on this B side. Do you believe number 8 has an inkling of an idea of where he's at? As they just elect to let this bomb go on through as the time is still dwindling away. And Wolf doesn't think he has a full site clear by himself, so he's just playing very slow as finally this side tries to act on this play. Number 3 is really in the huge play here. 7, he has a lot to do with. He has to hold down this flank for his team. The rest of them have to get kills as Uzi collects onto 1. 7 now looking back forward. In the 2v3 retake, it's Crispy and eBag. Again, it left up into it by themselves. They have to try to collect something here. Uzi's going to get information on over that they are going to be playing in this money position, I do believe. As his first kill goes the way of VORTEX Red. And Uzi collects onto 1. He's going to get played back onto by eBag. But his teammate in 7 is here, and time is dwindling away. This round is going to be done and dusted. Syndicate 13 take another round, 2-1 up. You know, these teams throwing punches back and forth like heavyweight boxers right now. Really no defense being shown by either. So it's just who is going to win that first defensive side? Right now, it looks to be far away from us on deciding that. As we head into this next round, the side of Syndicate 13 could have won their first defensive round, maybe even being 3-0 up right now in the S&D. But we digress from that conversation as we head into this next round, and we'll see if they can win their defensive side. It is going to be the side of VORTEX Red playing again to this B side, and Realistic going to be able to open up with the first blood with the sniper as well, as they are just going to be in a sniper battle. Realistic and Superfiction, they play away from each other. Now Tim going to be spawned out by Wolf from Money. He's going to be able to play back, save his life, preserve his life. Now in the 3v3, 7 does get taken out. Your leading killer on the team of Syndicate 13 as Uzi does get spotted out, finally taken care of by Superfiction. Again, just having to make this play happen. Bomb not on the back either. As you can see, the side of Syndicate 13 just really playing aggressively around this. The first blood does come in for Crispy. Can any more go, though? That is the question. Getting some lag. Sorry about that, chat. We did not get to see that round in, as it is Crispy who's able to collect onto 2. Just had a little bit of lag in the casting booth. Do apologize for that. Not really being able to see what was going on, unfortunately. 2-2 here. Still no one winning a defensive side, so realistically, no one playing defense, just throwing punches at each other, playing these offensive sides a little bit weird. 7 is going to be up into this top art position. He does get a spot out into laundry. Spots out too, with Crispy also being in that laundry position as well. Superfiction playing out as he's going to be able to get picked up by Realistic as well with that sniper in hand again. A 4v2 situation. We've seen this before from the side of Syndicate 13, but now it is in the hands of Crispy and Tim TV. They have to try to find the kills in concession, and you can see just the side of Syndicate 13 electing to play back. Do not believe that spot out does happen in that window position as Crispy collects onto 1, but the back flank does happen 1v2, can't get it done, unfortunately, as Syndicate 13 take another round, 3-2 in the S&D. Very back and forth so far. Three-two headed into the side of Vortex Red, offensive side. We'll see what they can do as they need an offensive round win here to keep it level with things. We'll hope that they can do so, as the nades are going to be going out here onto the side. Trophy going to be coming in as well from the side of Vortex Red. They're pushing up aggressive too onto this circle ring position, I should say. As you see the play happening for the side of Syndicate 13, they know where these players are, as First Blood does get collected, make it second as well for the side of Syndicate, and now only left up to Crispy by themselves. 4v1, bomb not on the back, just having to split line of sight, as he does finally get spotted out, and he's just going to get ran at, unfortunately. If you are Crispy, that is not a winning opportunity for you. And finally, first defensive round enacted by the side of Syndicate 13. They are now up 2 rounds, looking to show their dominance in the S&D game mode. This man on your screen, too, 7-7-2. No puns intended there, but he's looking good so far, dropping a huge number in the map number 1. See if he can continue. 8-2 from Uzi as well. Unfortunate crash from the side of Syndicate 13. I do believe they have to play out the round. Maybe not, ladies and gentlemen, as it is going to be a 4-2 as we break from it. I do believe that was clear, definite enough for the team to stop it. So we 4-2. We pause the S&D for a second. Syndicate 13 only needing 2 rounds to try to win this one. But ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for this player to load back on up, we'll see if Syndicate 13 can take map number 2 as they are 4-2 up, or if the reset for the side of Vortex Red is going to be real. We'll see in just a couple seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in just a couple seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back into the raid S&D. It is 4-2 favoring the side of Syndicate 13 right now. They have opened up very strong into it, but we get a reset out of the side of Syndicate 13 as well. Unfortunately, a power supply on the computer was kicked from Uzi, so we have to get a restart here into map number 2. It is going to open up with the side of Syndicate 13 on the offensive side, as they should have been in this round as well. They're looking to secure their 5th in this one as well. 4-2 is your score tally. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen, as we do get the reset. The first blood for 7 does come on in, and he's going to be able to open up on one. And maybe Realistic does get some tags in there as well, maybe finishing off that kill as 7 is able. Oh my good lord. 7 giving some extra love to the body, as well as eBag is able to collect back onto it, but Realistic gonna be able to get one. Now in a 3v1. Super Fiction left up by himself as he is not able to collect onto that second one. Unfortunate for him. Now 5-2 here for the side of Syndicate 13. We head to their defensive side, which has been a little bit lackluster. Only one round won by either team on the defensive side so far. So really looking for this side of Vortex Red to try to step up here a little bit more, as we are going to open up on their offensive side. Do believe Tim is going to be your bomb carrier, so we'll see that happen as we head to this B side. This is where they usually like to play. Tim playing this water route into it to try to get to the side as fast as possible. As Realistic does get spotted out, he's just going to play back into the basketball court. Stuns do go out. Nothing connected onto. Actually, smoke goes out. A 7 able to collect onto 2 to open up. Now in a 3v2 here. Maybe trying to secure this map as well, as Super Fiction is able to collect onto Wolf as well. Now in a 1v2. Your map life is on the line if you're the side of Vortex Red. Uzi reading this perfectly. He's basically rotating 1-for-1 with these guys, as he's already in middle square, just trying to figure out where they're going to go with this bomb, as the plant will be coming into this A side. We'll see what he elects to do. 6 is looking over 7 right now. 6-7, if you will, as there is a huge inkling of where this player is from the side of Vortex Red. Super Fiction on the top of ring finally takes care of him. Now 3-5, still favoring the side of Syndicate 13, but maybe life bred into the side of Vortex Red as we head into this next round. They need this defensive round more than ever. They have not found one yet. Next round, headed over to Syndicate 13's offensive side. Wolf is going to be your bomb carry, starting 0-2 right now. 3-2 from 7. Not the greatest of starts like we saw in the opener of the last one, but we'll see what happens in this round, as this A play is getting fully read here by the side of Vortex Red, as the first blood does go in for 7, and Super Fiction is actually going to be collected onto. As you see, they are just going to elect to play back into this B site. No one playing this B site for the side of Vortex Red. Maybe they feel like this play has been coming through A most of the time. Already pushed through, though, into the spawn is this man on your screen. 7. He started off 3-0, continued to fry in the map. Number 2, but he finally does get taken care of. As we head into it, eBag trying to make a play onto site. But time is dwindling away. Not a lot to work with. His teammate is able to collect onto another one elsewhere around the map. Now in a 2v3 situation. Make it 2v2. Not a lot of time left. Only eBag to try to keep this map alive. And he is not going to be able to. A 6-2 scoreline. 6-3 scoreline is going to be the end for you there, as the S&D is collected by the side of Syndicate 13. We are tied at 1s, headed into overload. Again, the 6 scoreline, I know it doesn't say it on the scoreboard there, but it was, you know, they had 4 rounds when we first started. It was 4-2, and then they came back and were able to secure those rounds. Restart Cheese does not come in for the side of Vortex Red. But again, we head back into it. We'll see what they look like on this Overload game mode, and I do believe we are headed to a Scar, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see which team can take the edge in Overload as we head into a Scar Overload. We'll be back in just a couple minutes.
The hated men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason.
Welcome back, as always, ladies and gentlemen. We're joined back into it. We head to a Scar Overload, which on paper is an interesting one for sure. We're going to load into it quick, ladies and gentlemen. As we head into it, we appreciate you all for joining back in as well. We do hope that both sides are ready for a battle, because so far, as 2 maps in, we are tied at 1s, and it is going to be 7 opening up again with a second blood. 2, as he opens up 2-0. They do have the point kind of secured. 7 has been this kind of blocker already, adding prowess to this team on this map. Just up your top green. He's just getting lost right now. Still has not died. Has found you in your spawn, but finally does get collected onto, as Uzi has maybe a play happening as well. Trying to find something as a point does get secured onto. Finally dropped on. Now back and forth kills coming on through. Inside of Vortex Red, selecting to try to play into this top motel. They're actually going to grab this point, and an early trade is going to happen back and forth into this map number 3. first half, and so far so good for both teams. No scores coming in. Their defensive sides have been good, but this score trying to be enacted as Uzi playing back into the middle of the map. Maybe not the best play to have, as you can see, number 4 just solely holding that 8 point, not really giving his teammates a chance as the point does get captured back onto 7, getting that kill, but then getting traded out onto. This is really where you need those lead blockers to be crucial, as Wolf is absolutely going huge for his side as he's 7-3 on a 4 streak, looking to try to find this secure for his team. They do have the capture zone close into the middle of the map again as a reset comes on through. We'll see what their comms are sounding like with the side of Syndicate 13 as they try to secure this first point.
No, push that out.
Yo, 2 back 18.
Stay on, stay on.
Push up Jen, help him.
Oh,
What? Weak.
oh, he's like,
I'm
he's like
dead.
behind the Eddie, bro.
They're
Jenny,
coming,
Jenny.
they're coming red.
There's 4.
They're hitting motel.
Yeah, 2.
One stun motel. He's on Jen. On Jen. Weak. One not top as well.
Yo, he's going back 18. He's wrapping it.
2 Jen. Both are half.
Top red.
Good listening from the side of Syndicate 13, just giving comms at where these players are. But it is the side of Vortex Red here to try to secure this point. A pinstripe kill feed coming on through as a first point is going to be secured by the side of Vortex Red. They have been just a little bit stronger so far in this respawn game mode type. And as I say that, that's going to be a 2 dead for them, but not without trades in. So it's a back and forth so far as we head to this airplane hill. Let's see if the point can get secured again by number 6 as Crispy just making a route. He has players in for the block as well. Kills all going their way, and that's going to be another point on the side of Vortex Red as they secure 2. With a minute and 37 left to play. Again, they're trying to find these kills on the side of Syndicate 13. You have players in your spawn. This capture is going to be a huge one as you see 2 players from the side of Vortex Red in the spawn. But as I say that, this reset does not come on through. And again, this point trying to get secured back onto as you have 1 blocker in if you're the side of Vortex Red, maybe 2 now, as they are going to be off spawn. The middle map fight, just unfortunate COD timing there, as a 2-for-2 trade does come out again, looking for the kills around the map as 7 does get traded out to. Point doesn't get secured, doesn't even get pushed back into the middle of the map as Tim is going to be able to have that point on the back. Let's head into a listen-in with the side of Vortex Red as they try to secure a 3rd one for themselves going into halftime.
Two boat.
Nice.
Hey, one's blue.
All good.
Yeah, boat.
Big trade.
Close left. Close
I'm
left,
nading it.
left.
Close left.
all good,
You
it's
could pick it up.
I'm gonna pick a top green here.
It's-
I'm gonna
it's
pick a top
two-
green.
it's
He's
two-
still on me somewhere. He's weak.
Heard him.
Bottom trench. He's P3. Push up RP5. RP5 push up. Left side.
I don't see him. Oh, he's
I don't see
P5,
him, I don't
P5.
see him.
He's
Big
in our
cut
back
on you?
somewhere, in our back.
Make cut.
Back
Dead.
dead.
No way. I stopped shooting. Dead.
Hey, somebody pick it up.
Oh shit.
We're good. P2, absolute. P2, absolute. Going to
Yep.
dive. He's going to device.
With the device on me. Half shot. Half. Device is half. Look for Wolf.
He's dead.
Nice.
We're good.
They're gonna try to pick it up and rush as much as they can. Nice.
Oh.
Good shot.
And halftime comes in, unable to secure that 3rd one, but Vortex Red with the lead, starting on a 2-0 so far. But again, anything can happen in Overload, just like anything can happen in COD. But this play here, 19 and 10 from this young man as he secures that point. I do believe this is E-Bag as well. Gets another pistol kill in the spawn up too. But so far so good if you're a Vortex Red fan. They are looking to try to take this map number 3 and take the lead of the series in 2-0 fashion. We'll see if they can do so. But to be real with you, it is looking like the side of Vortex Red just a little bit stronger on this respawn game mode, playing a little bit more together, more team-esque COD. And right now, you can see that happening already. This flank going to be enacted. This is a huge play from eBag. Unfortunately, can't get that one to go. Uzi, 9 and 14. Maybe not the start that he wanted on this map number 3. And again, Superfiction able to collect on a big 2-piece. He is pushed out through the spawn of Syndicate 13, but 7's 20 and 14. He's got to try to bring back some of these points for his team. Trade outs going back and forth. The final one does get collected onto. As a point is secured, they head to this side, which is a little bit harder to capture onto. You have to fight through the fodder of the side of Vortex Red, and Syndicate 13 go 4 dead, unfortunately for them, as the point does get back and secured for the side of Vortex Red, looking to try to score as well again. Back and forth we go, but 2-0 still the lead for Vortex Red as Crispy trying to make a play, does not spot out that player in the back, as Uzi able to collect onto 2. Wolf is also able to collect onto 1, but last player gonna be up close as they try to play spoiler for this capture as they collect onto 3 and are able to collect onto that one as well. It's gonna be Tim TV making a huge play for his team, getting that 3 dead, and now this side of Vortex Red just playing in your spawn, not allowing you to live for free. And again, they do try to secure this 4th one now. 4-0 up as they try to do so, but finally they get sported. And they get the pushback from the side of Syndicate 13. Going back and forth as Tim TV, Superfiction actually, gets an easy 2-piece there. For free almost, as another secure comes on through, and a trade out onto Wolf as well. Back and forth we go. But really, the side of Vortex Red just looking 10 times stronger in this game mode than they did in the hard point. 1-for-1 trades happen, but we have to see something out of the side of Syndicate 13. We could see a stomping inbound for the side of Vortex Red as they try to secure another point with 3 dead on the kill feed, and they do so. 5-0 up now, and you know, another score or 2, this could get mathematically impossible for the side of Syndicate 13. They are really in the depths of their spawn trying to fight out of it as the stun does connect. One more trying to get the play back onto it, but pinstripe kill feed does happen for just a second here. And it is going to be back and forth again as a point does get secured back onto. Nade kill trying to be enacted onto, but that's just an easy one for Superfiction as he is 30 and 23 on the kill tally right now. And this point is going to try to get captured again. All of the side of Vortex Red just holding this perfectly as it is a 7-0 lead for them, needing one more score to close this one out. Trying to find something is the side of Syndicate 13, but realistically, we've seen a lot of green in this kill feed so far, and you can see that with the kill tallies on this other side. 32 and 24 from Superfiction. Tim TV is 28 and 20, and eBag is 32 and 17. Huge numbers coming out of their side, and this is really why they have had this lead. 7 really the only one to write home for the side of Syndicate 13. This map is just a formality at this point with not a lot of time left to play. Syndicate have to do something huge to try to keep themselves in it, and they are not going to be able to, because that 2 dead does not help you in your case of trying to find at least 1 point. 2 dead happens again. eBag collects onto 1. But for now, the side of Syndicate 13 just able to fort the full domination from the side of Vortex Red. Not getting 8-0'd, but 7-0'd as a 3-piece happens for eBag. 39, make it 40 and 20 for him to finish off double positive. The points trying to get secured with the last little seconds going in, and unfortunately it does not do so. But great map from one player for sure. eBag going absolutely nuclear for his side. Tim TV able to get the play of the game. This is a huge one when it did happen. Swinging the flow of things. Side of Vortex Red looking very strong in respawns, 40 and 20. And you can see that damage as well. 4K damage, 26 non-traded. Highest streak was 7 as they go huge in map number 3. Now the lead favors the side of Vortex Red 2-1 as we head into, I do believe, another Scar, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, Scar HP. We head into that and then potentially Exposure S&D, but I gotta see something out of this side of Syndicate 13 because right now, even from map 1, they played very, very interesting. They played, you know, maybe a little bit too slay heavy, maybe a little bit too run and gun for that side, but we'll see what happens when we head into map 4, but I'm really favoring the side of Vortex Red right now in the respawns. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head to a quick break. One of the teammates from the side of Vortex Red did crash, so we'll be back in just a couple seconds.
Renowned physicist Stephen Hawking has made a statement about artificial intelligence, basically warning us that could lead to the end of mankind. It's very a complex algorithm of artificial intelligence, and they got onto the subject of it, and here's what he had to say about it.
Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Had to put some lip pillows in. We appreciate you as always as we head into map number 4, Scar Hardpoint. An interesting one as well. You know, we saw the Den for map number 1, and it favored the side of Vortex Red. And, you know, it really was a close map on paper. But when you look at the score tally, there should not have this. The side of Syndicate 13 should not have had the score line that they did. Realistically, it was a lot about that P4. We'll see what can happen into this one. That P2 and P4 also being money hills in this one. We'll see if P5 can be enacted onto that money hill as well. But P1, a little bit more jostling for position. We'll see what the two sides decide to do as Superfiction opens up with a big 2-piece. As we head into this, actually, it was going to be Crispy that opens up with that 3-piece onto this outside play, but finally does get taken care of. The kill board being a little bit wonky, so maybe make sure you pay attention to those numbers as well, ladies and gentlemen, on the board too, because they are a little wonky. We head into this P1, and so far so good from the side of Vortex Red. They look very dominant onto the open up. Love this Scar map, it looks like so far. As a 3-2, 2-1, 3-2 start is a very good one. 5-2 already from 7, but his teammates are starting off slow. 0-3 for 2 of them, and 1-3 for 1. We'll see what the rotations look like, but so far so good from the side of Vortex Red as they hold down the rotation. Stuns do go out, and unfortunately that stun does connect. His teammate able to collect onto that kill. Crispy gonna be able to get another one, but a pinstripe kill feed happens for a second. Make it 3 dead, make it all dead here for the side of Vortex Red. Back into it. They spawn close, so they have these favorable spawns for P2, but again, maybe not the easiest thing to do as time is still not being collected here by the side of Syndicate 13. They are just electing to play all the way through the spawn and try to flip, and they do so as the side of Vortex Red goes 3 dead again, as Uzi getting those headshots is a huge one for him with that SMG in hand. Wolf making a play, trying to find the middle of the map. Nothing really going from it, as Realistic does find that player. Super Fiction, actually Crispy, able to collect onto another one. And we'll see what they can do as Crispy does get traded out. Super Fiction also gonna get traded out. That's a 3 dead. Last one close up. E-Bag Seven can't get it done on E-Bag. And back and forth they go as the middle of the map still being chowed into. Tim is able to collect onto one. He's going to be trying to make a play. The time still favoring the side of Syndicate 13 for now. As a back and forth onto the hill time is going to go. And it's green for now again. Back and forth they go. No one really having the positioning for this for now. But a good time going in for the side of Vortex Red. Early time as well. Let's head into a quick listen in with them as they try to rotate for this P4 and secure a majority of that time.
They're all both.
Yeah, that's one.
Oh, vote a bullet. Vote still there. 1-2 middle.
I got one bolt. Got one bolt.
Yeah,
He's
I
already
lost my
inside
fight back there.
Yep.
Early.
Oh,
Good
I'm
mid,
bumping in
mid.
time. I'm bumping in time.
Tank,
Go,
tank,
go,
tank,
go,
tank,
go.
tank, tank.
I don't see tank.
I'm with you guys both.
Get the back. Get the back. Get the back.
Top blue.
Everybody
top
hit the
blue's
back.
Blue.
Everybody.
Top blue's weak.
What's up,
Realistic.
Ed?
Heard.
Top blue is not chilling. He's child now.
He's there.
He's one shot. Top
That
blue.
was someone else.
Is he ego child?
Two in the back of me.
He's very wall heady.
Two in the back. Two in the back.
Spawn P2. We
One
spawned
on
P2.
time.
Back. Okay, heard.
Heard you.
I'm pulling out this up here. I'm gonna help you out.
Watch that back up.
The back.
Good back up.
Front middle dead.
That's two. Collapse.
Top.
He's
No way.
concrete.
Heard you.
Top.
Dead time.
Concrete. Last guy. Concrete.
He's weak.
I'm coming to help you front time. I got you front time push.
Hey,
One
circle.
shot front time.
Heard.
He could go P2 on me.
Not native.
Front time.
Front time.
Front time.
Front time.
Stun on time.
Absolutely.
Stun on time.
It's two of them. It's two of them.
Two
One more.
on time.
One's
two
back
on
green.
time.
One's
Two on
back
all.
green.
Where
I'm gonna
it is.
start going now.
Set him.
Yeah, I heard.
There's one on new.
Cutting up store.
All the way to
1P1,
back
1P17. One store.
One back time on
All
you.
the way back spawn. All the way back spawn.
Back me. One
Heard.
shot.
Heard.
Dead.
Nice.
I spawned
Store.
over.
Close green. Dead.
P1
Back
dead.
up.
One on me back.
Big
He's
one.
on you. He's on you.
I'm coming out.
7. You looking for 7?
I just
Nice.
got shit on.
All good. I spawn back here.
What's front?
I spawn back green.
I'm coming
He's
to
a
help
little
you.
weak
You
front.
good, go, you hop up.
Front. Close.
I got your makeup.
It's
Close, dead. One more. Two plate. Both here.
Get time, get
Last
time.
guy front time. Nice.
Good shit.
Great comms coming out of the side of Vortex Red. You love to hear it if you're a caster, and you love to hear it if you're a Vortex Red fan. They are still trying to secure this lead, but right now, Syndicate 13 not going away into the night as they are trying to secure this map number 5. But again, the time gets back onto by the side of Vortex Red. Wolf and Uzi able to collect on 2, but again, another 2 picked up by the side of Vortex Red, and they look to try to fight for this time back onto Hill. The last little bit of time is going to go white for now as the kills headed back into P1 look to favor the side of Vortex Red as we head back into it. They have dominated some of these hills early, but right now they do not have the spawns for P2, and Vortex Red looking to try to secure this one as well to try to wrap it up. But 18 and 12 from 7 on your map is a huge score tally that you're going to have to deal with, and you can see every time they see him, they just kind of all swing and turn on him. And again, another chow for 7 that just does not go his way in the back of the map. Still holding this P1 is the side of Vortex Red, continuing to fry as they collect on a big 3 dead. Can they get the 4th? Unfortunately, 7 is there to collect on back as they finally do get that 3 dead. Good shots going in from Super Fiction. Can he collect any, though? 16 and 16 from him. Back and forth into this P2. They're trying to fight for these hill times right now, but a team kill goes in. An unfortunate error from the side of Syndicate 13 could cost him on these rotations as the fights are still going in. E-Bag, he's making the play happen as he collects on a big 3 dead. And again, that's going to be all dead for the side of Syndicate 13, spawning out as well, not close to the hill. You have to find them. If you're the side of Vortex Red, EBAG thinks he has a play. He is able to collect on one, but can he get any more? His teammate able to get that kill and another 4 dead. Let's head into a quick listen in with the side of Syndicate 13 as they try to break this P2 side, get some of this time, and bring themselves back into the lead.
Bottom.
Nice.
Bottom.
We gotta push through the P3 off this though.
You're checking that?
There's 2.
1 mid, 2 mid, 2 mid. They're already on the rotation. They're gonna be playing P5 side. Oh wait, I got the green.
You want
I
weak?
got the green kill.
What? Absolute. How did I just get 1 tap, bro?
What? Alright, love that
Whatever.
boy. All good.
I'm pinching.
One more on Tom.
Bird.
Plane. Plane low. And time.
Alright, I'm here with you. Hold on, wait, Wolf. I'm weird. Alright, nice.
One's a green, my mid cut.
Behind us?
Oh, mid cut and green.
Pair low. Absolute. In front.
I don't think they've.
Okay. I'm gonna.
A little bit slow on the comms here for the side of Syndicate 13. 13 and 20 from Realistic as well is not what you want to see from their side to try to keep them alive in this series. But they did make late game heroics in the last one. I look for them to try to do the same thing here. But Super Fiction, I mean Crispy, actually going nuclear for his side right now. 26 and 17 with 1:17 in Hill. Just knowing what his duty is on the team. He's picking up the flanks, getting that hill time as well, as a 2 dead does happen for the side of Syndicate 13, but we rotate to this P4 side. A money hill if it can get enacted for your side, and 201 is already reached by the side of Vortex Red. They just have to keep the wave out of the hill, and so far so good. Only 1 left up into the back, and they all die in the kill feed. Make it another 1, 5 so far without a trade from the side of Syndicate 13. They need to try to fight onto this hill. 1-for-1 trade. Make it 2 for the side of Syndicate 13. Playing into the back into the top stairs as the contest does come on in. Back door, not going to be able to be chowed from the side of Vortex Red. That's a 3 dead as well. No one, though, in the hill time for the side of Syndicate 13 for now, as they do elect to try to finally get back into it, as Uzi and Wolf are going to try to, apply this pressure to the side. But a pinstripe kill feed favoring the side of Vortex Red for now. Back and forth into the kill feed again. And body shots maybe a little bit extra by EBAG there as well. Again, it is the side of Syndicate 13 who kind of get gifted these favorable spawns here onto this P5. Number 6 here trying to fight it. It is going to be Crispy, 31 and 21. 10 positive as they say something. Maybe a little bit of a caster curse, unfortunately, there for him, as Uzi's trying to come back into the positive realm for himself as well. But streaks going out. Able to get 1, maybe 2 as well. An unfortunate error maybe by the side of Syndicate 13 again. I say that, and the hill time still is getting collected by them. Kill into top green. That's going to be 3 on the kill feed. Make it all 4. And now EBAG is on the flow state as well, but finally does get traded out. As I say that, that's going to be another 3 dead for their side. Onto the hill time, and it's going to happen. 159 to 240. They are not electing to play this last little bit of time. Only 10 seconds needed for the side of Vortex Red to secure this map number 4. And so far, so good from the side of Syndicate 13. Still just holding down this hill time. Let's head into another quick listen in with them as they try to bring themselves back into this map.
Broken.
On top green.
Broken absolute.
Make sure we're not getting pinched.
Yeah. I'll look pinch now. I'm looking pinch. Pinch.
Oh, we're just got top green way.
One's shop. Shop.
One more
Yeah,
mid-cut,
nice.
mid-cut.
2.
Time.
Oh, there's one in blue. There's
time.
one in blue. Wait, there's 2. I killed 1. One
One's
more.
One's in shop right now.
Oh, I need to
Shop.
restart.
Last one shop. Last one shop.
Up.
They're gonna be new.
Yeah, under.
All new.
Concrete.
One, yeah.
Oh, there's one.
2 top.
Concrete. Someone pick a pinch.
Nice.
One dead.
One more.
Alright, I'm still spawning red, so there's still people in your front. I'm watching your pinch.
Yo, pick a pinch. Yeah.
Got one mid P1. One mid
pinch.
P1.
One's in
He's
shop, in
tactically-
shop, in shop.
Up down.
In here.
Oh, there's two. There's two.
And that will do it for the side of Vortex Red. Syndicate 13 do make late game heroics, but unfortunately, it does not go their way in this one. It is going to be the side of Syndicate 13 taking it in 3-1 fashion, looking dominant in that respawn game mode, maybe needing to work a little bit on that S&D 7, 34 and 32, plus 60 engagements from him. Fortunately, not super positive on that kill tally. But we look at the other side, 36 and 26, 39 and 29 from eBag and Crispy, going absolutely huge for their side. But that man, Super Fiction, you know, low-key a late shout for him too. Huge games into map number 1, huge games into map number 3 as well. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head to a quick break. But before so, I'm just going to let you know we're heading into an interview with the side of Syndicate 13. Not sure who it's going to be. We will see you in the winner's circle in just a couple seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in the winner's circle with the side of Vortex Red, and we're joined up with Crispy. Man, you know, talk to me about these map sets. Maybe, you know, a little bit of a torching of time, you know, from both sides coming in, but it's okay. We talk about it, but talk to me about this map set a little bit here, man. This was an interesting one. You know, you go to a map 1, very close score line, back and forth into it the entire time, and you guys are able to secure the win. What are those late games for you guys when those maps get really, really close? I'm just a little bit curious about what the comms are like, or what, you know, the team environment is like as well.
One thing that we try to really focus on whenever we play these maps, any map, is like making sure we keep in control from the start to end. I know a lot of times we tend to get ahead of ourselves in the middle of the map, right? And then it just takes like one of us or just all of us like, hey, take a deep breath. We still are really in this game. All we gotta do is just lock in real quick and team push or team chow, and then we can just win this easily. Map set, you know, luckily we were able to scrim the day before most of the maps, so we had a good idea how we wanted to play the maps before this match started, so that also helped out a ton.
Yeah, it's definitely huge, and we got into those listens as well. You can, hear yourself and a couple other players, securing those comms for teams as your team as well. Talking, slowing them down in the S&D rounds. I mean, talk to me a little bit about that S&D. An unfortunate loss on that one, maybe. Maybe not the raid, maybe not the map you guys were hoping for in that one.
Believe it or not, we actually wanted to play raid. It's just it's just we were getting ahead of ourselves, playing too split. We were taking solo chows or just getting chowed by the whole team when we should have waited in some instances. But we tried to bring it back at some rounds, but obviously, search and destroy is, it's 50-50 every round. So,
Yeah.
you know how it goes in search and destroy. It just wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't our game that
Also,
time.
also, my aim assist was off, bro. Fuck that, man.
This just in, Gabe's aim assist was off. Ebag's aim assist was off there. So make sure you know that. But, we talk about map number 3. It's an interesting game mode. Last year we had control. We get overload now, maybe a little bit throwback to those jetpack arrows of COD. And talk to me about this game mode because it's a different one. You have to play that like 4D chess that you would with an S&D, but also playing potential too, like your teammate Super Fiction, going huge in that map for you guys.
Oh yeah, motherfucker decided to spawn in. No, I'm just kidding, man. Uh, overload. I feel like a lot of people either overthink it or underthink it to a certain degree. I think overload is all about map positioning and just map pressure. If you can get them spawning where you want them to spawn, anybody can dominate in the map overload. That's what we really wanted to focus on in this match, and I think it obviously showed. But yeah, the kills are a huge part. The map positioning is a huge part, and then I'm gonna shout myself out. Most of the time, I was being bomb bitch. I don't care as long as we winning. If they getting kills, I'm fine.
Yeah, I
Completely
mean, you had basically all the secures on the capture zone for your team in that one too. So going huge on the OBJ is a thing that we shout out on our stream as well. And then we talk about you going into map number 4 as well. You go absolutely nuclear as well as eBag to just showing your prowess on that scarred map. Is that where you guys like to be, or is that just more of the scrims that have came in perfectly for you guys over the week?
Oh yeah, I think majority of the team loves Scar. I think Scar is probably one of the most like balanced maps when it comes to like the HP.
We
And
literally every fucking map except Blackheart. Fuck
yeah,
Blackheart, bro.
Blackheart is definitely the black sheep out of the map pool. But Scar, if most of our hard point, most of our scrims and Scar is usually like a close map where we just win. So I think most of the time you can see it definitely in Scar. We like get a huge push in the points in the first half of the map, and then we start to slow down a little bit. We got to work on keeping that momentum going, but obviously we were able to fucking lock back in and get the dub. So shout out to the boys.
Yeah, huge dub going in for you guys. You're going to be taking on the winner of EWG Reverence and Sacred Gaming Black. Is there anything that you would like to say to those two teams potentially playing you in this next round, or anything to the rest of the league as well?
Hey, if people know who I am, they know I'm a homo guy. So all I gotta say is, we see him when the time has come, man.
Nah, fuck those guys. We're gonna shit on them.
Heard you guys. Well, we always appreciate you guys for joining into the interview. Big shout outs to Vortex Red and the guys over here going huge for their side tonight. We appreciate you guys as always for joining into the interview too. We'll catch you guys into the next one. We'll be back in just a couple seconds with the send off.
Just a quick message. It's perfection, not superfection.
Yo, we are back with the send-off. We didn't get to see those bits come in. We do appreciate you, Diggs, for sending in those bits. Always appreciate the love from the guys over there. And as always, a big shout out to everyone that did stay involved. And as always, man, a little bit of an interesting interview. We do those all the time. I love to see, the team dynamics, and that's really what we got to see with Vortex Red tonight, their team dynamics and what they look like as a team holistically. And they proved themselves a very good team. We talked about it in the opener that they lost their opening one in round number 1 against Vital Esports in 3-0 fashion, looking to bounce back. And they know now that this is the loser side of the bracket. They have to continue doing what they can and keeping the frying power up. But as I said in that interview, they will be taking on EWG Revenants or Sacred Gaming Black, depending on who's going to be winning that map. We'll see when that does get decided. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, it's a huge shout out goes to you guys as well. You know, there was 8 viewers into the stream when we weren't even casting anything. We were just sitting here, you know, showing you our visuals, playing music in the background. And we do appreciate you, as always, for joining up. But make sure, ladies and gentlemen, you go get followed onto our YouTube and into our Discord chat so you can get notified when we go live. That's also a great place to reach out to us if we don't answer in our DMs as well. So, you know, it is a huge place if you're trying to get a match even casted as well. Sometimes I'm a little busy, Dre's a little busy, so we appreciate you if you do utilize that source as well. But ladies and gentlemen, another big shout out goes to the man behind the camera doing all the visual stuff that you see that went into this series tonight. Very, very big props to him. And if you guys need anything done on the production end of things, make sure you hit him up as well. Big shout out goes to the league as well, EWG League, and Devontae for having a league in this, you know, environment that we do. You know, it's one of those things where casters get the opportunity to, you know, prove themselves in an online league as well as the COD players. So we appreciate that as always. And ladies and gentlemen, we will catch you in the next one.